But our wise ancestors understood a fundamental rule of nature. To grow a truly magnificent deep root, you must forge it through hardship and struggle, not through endless toxic pampering. They knew that sometimes the best way to encourage strong growth is to actually starve the plant on purpose. The forgotten secret lies in something so incredibly cheap and common that you probably walk past it every single day. Simple coarse river sand or washed construction sand. When you mix a heavy amount of sand into the top layer of your garden bed, you are intentionally creating a harsh, fast-draining, and completely nutrient-poor environment. You are making the surface soil incredibly loose, but totally empty of food. When a tiny carrot seed germinates, the delicate baby root quickly realizes that the topsoil is an absolute desert. Its deep, ancient survival instinct kicks in immediately. The plant knows it will die if it stays near the surface, so it has absolutely no choice but to push incredibly hard and fast straight down into the earth, searching desperately for moisture and life-saving minerals. The soft, loose, sandy texture provides zero physical resistance, allowing the root to slice through the earth like a hot knife through butter. This desperate downward journey through the empty sand is exactly what creates a perfectly smooth, straight and massive carrot. But how do we make sure the plant does not actually starve to death? The genius of the old farmers was knowing exactly where to hide the treasure. Instead of blindly sprinkling expensive chemical fertilizer on top of the soil, you need to build a clever biological reward trap. Dig a deep trench in your garden bed. Place all of your rich, dark, homemade compost and aged organic matter at the very bottom of that trench. Then fill the rest of the hole all the way to the top with a mix of poor native dirt and plenty of worthless sand. You have just created the ultimate underground race. The vital nutrients and moisture are waiting at the finish line deep below. You are forcing the carrot to stretch out, to grow long and strong, to reach that hidden treasure, instead of lazily waiting for toxic chemicals to rain down from above. Imagine the absolute joy of returning to your garden months later. You grab a bushy green top, give it a gentle wiggle, and slowly pull an absolute giant out of the earth. A perfectly formed, vibrant orange carrot, completely free of hairy side roots and toxic chemical residues. Our nature always knows exactly what to do when we stop interfering with artificial stimulants. Sometimes being a little bit lazy and letting the earth challenge your plants is the best gardening technique of all. If you are ready to ditch the chemical bags and return to the old natural ways, make sure to subscribe and drop a comment below telling me about the most bizarre mutated vegetable you have ever pulled out of your own garden. But listen closely, my friends, because the battle for your harvest does not just happen underground. If you walk out tomorrow morning and find your precious cabbage leaves chewed full of holes by green caterpillars, do not panic, and whatever you do, please do not reach for that toxic chemical pesticide spray. In our next video, I am going to show you how a simple handful of ordinary baking flour from your kitchen cabinet can instantly freeze those hungry pests right in their tracks under the hot morning sun. It is completely safe for your family, but absolutely devastating for the bugs. You will not want to miss this one.